What up to everybody in the podverse and all those sleeping in the cloud? Welcome to the Blacklog, where we talk black about TV, film, music. Sometimes we just digress and talk about things we like and drink coffee or tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name is Rod first. I'm about to say my roommate. My podcast mate is my brother Ryan. Say hello, Ryan.
What's up? What's happening?
We are on an episode, I think LOVE. As you remember from Mo Better Blues.
Yeah.
LOVE. That's the theme this week.
If you're watching, just shout out, just a quick not plug. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, follow, whatever it is that you do, like and share. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please make sure to give us a 5-star rating. And if you don't like the show, just leave that 5-star rating and we promise to do better.
Yeah.
And shout out to Tiffany Custom Creations, found at etiffanycreations.com. You can find all kinds of things like apparel, they do all the things for you.
They do it. And all your apparel needs.
There it is. Hey, before we jump into the episode, I want to give a non-shout out to people who like to park over the line because they think their car is special.
Okay. You're just...
Yeah, bro.
That's not a digression. That's just anger.
It is anger, bro. Bro, I saw it twice today, bro. Dude was... First of all, there was somebody literally parked... Like, I'm obviously... I don't need to park in a handicap spot. But someone is parked... their car was parked horizontally in front of a handicap spot. Dude comes out of the little spot that I went to pick up some food from, little barbecue spot, and he's over there cleaning off his shoes. I'm like, bro, like, really? You couldn't have moved your vehicle up just a tad bit? You know, Now if I drive up, if I pull out, because technically I do have a handicaps tag. I mean, it was from my wife's accident, but I mean, it's no longer good. But I could have just put it in the window just to be a a-hole, bro, and just be like, start beeping my horn. But I didn't. And then as I'm leaving, this Volvo, VOLVO truck pulls up into a spot and they're parked over the line. I'm like, and I'm looking at this lady get out and I'm just looking at her like, what a waste. What a waste. And just to let you know, I am the person who does not care about his car, and I will park right next to your car on purpose and be like, hey.
I think for your Christmas gift is one of those notepads where they have pre-written notes for people.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I think your Christmas gift is purchased already. Big
you know what you get me? You get me the stickers so when you put them on the window, that they stick to them in the sun, messes it up, and it's just hard to peel off. That'll take care of your Volvo. How about that?
Yeah, because at first you said Volvo. Nah, it's not. You're not driving a Volvo. Whatever. You're not driving.
Not driving a Volvo, bro.
You're not driving a Volvo. The episode, like I guess, episode 14. We are doing the series a different world, and the theme is LOVE. LOVE. Remember when Denzel did that Mo Better Blues? That's a movie we need to look.
Mo Better Blues definitely on there. Yeah, we definitely do that one.
LOVE. It's love. It's Valentine's Day. At Hillman College. Let me state, written by Mike Scott and Daryl G. Nickens, who've written on Benson, Webster, 227, The Famous Jet Jackson, and wrote House Party 2.
Don't know Jet Jackson, know everything else, you're fine with me.
Yeah, he wrote House Party 2. It is directed by the illustrious Debbie Allen. Uh, we open at the pit. It's Valentine's Day. Freddie is assisting Kim in filling salt shakers and stuff like that due to Mr. Gaines requesting assistance because of the overwhelming Valentine's Day dance. I don't know. The Valentine's Day dance is not taking place in the pit. I don't know why he needs extra help, but it's kind of weird because later on he sends them away and says, "Go enjoy yourselves at the Valentine's Day dance." But it's Valentine's Day. Mr. Gaines requested assistance. Kim and Freddie are working. Mr. Gaines comes out. Oh Lord, who is
six man back at it? Six
seen...
man off the bench. He's back at it.
It's like he's going, who is this red-headed? I'm going too much red. I'm about to say red-headed she-devil, but he does say something about this redhead. I remember her. She's a problem.
Hey,
why is she here?
Talking about Freddie.
Of course he's talking about Freddie.
Coming out shooting 3-pointers. Mr. Gaines just come out
shooting threes, bro. We find that Freddie is talking to Kim about the letter she got from Robert. Man, Robert is studying in London now. Like, did we know Robert was this smart? Like,
well,
Robert got over to Oxford and got a host family in mid semester.
Hey, you know what's interesting now that you kind of bringing up just Robert leaving? Like a couple of shows ago, whatever show that was, I guess that was a pregnancy show, where the pregnancy scare, and I mentioned that they were really trying, I think, a little too hard to sneak Robert in as a main cast person.
Yeah.
And we were like, nah, don't do that. But they just went total opposite. They were like, you so bad, we gonna ship you off overseas. He couldn't even go and, he couldn't even go to Atlanta, bro.
we sending you across the pond. We gonna make sure you don't get back no time soon.
Like they can send that dude. They can send that dude to like Kentucky or something, bro. Anywhere.
Nah, we sending you across the pond. You ain't coming back here for a minute. Robert got to be gone. Hey, why don't we send him to California? Nah. We need to send him.
He got to go. No, that dude got to get out of here.
Like I say, she's excited by it, and Robert asked her not to open the letter he sent her until Valentine's Day. Dwayne bounces in like
wait before you go on. I feel like this happened because you mentioned Mr. Gaines. Was that when Mr. Gaines, when he was talking about Freddie, he said, "Put that poodle head in a net."
He did say that.
I'd like to get my hands on the fool that thought up Valentine's Day.
He did say that exact phrase. He said it. And I think he said
that
it
dude
exactly
said,
like that.
Bruh, he said, "Put that poodle head in a net." Poodle head, bruh? He comes up with some pretty good ones, bruh.
Yeah. Oh God, that's another episode. I thought about something, but that's the next episode that I heard him I was about to put a line from the next episode, but yeah,
Poodle head, bruh. Poodle head, bruh.
He forever, but he's called her poodle head, I think, a couple of times already. Either he has or one or two people have called her that. I think with the hair. Like I say, Dwayne bounces in like chicken. Like Jesus, man, like lighten up. He goes over to Whitley and he says, "What would you think if I gave you this?" And Whitley talking about, first she makes a joke about the ring box, like he got it from what's that place Fred used to say? Fast something. I forgot. Whatever it was. This is like a pawn shop.
Back of a panel truck.
There you go. But Whitley Klein, they say, well, no, open it up, and there's a ring. What would you think if I gave you this? And Whitley is like, looks at it, puts it in her teeth, and bites it just to check.
That's like an 80s thing, bruh.
Man, that's a Bugs Bunny thing from like the 60s, I think.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But still funny. It made me laugh that she did it. But I got Whitney said, "I love it," and for some reason, I don't see Whitney saying that. I felt like she was being nice, like she just being nice just to make.
She seems sincere to me.
But that's what was getting me. Like I was very shocked that she didn't say something about a little bit much, a little for me, but for someone like Suzanne, she should be overwhelmed. But me,
Yeah.
and they're talking about the relationship. Say, I didn't know you all that serious. Yes, we've been together for 4 months. And
she did make some type of...
She did. She kind of clowned. It was like 4 months. Ooh.
4 whole months.
I'll tell you something. Whitley, for someone who's got none.
Whitley had a date. No,
I'm not saying that. But someone who has got to none, Whitley seems to be, and we'll see later on, just seems to be very knowledgeable about a lot of things. For you, someone who you think hasn't gotten any. That's Whitley, like I said, it's 4 months. And he says she thinks she'll love it. Suzanne enters, says, "Hey, what's going on?" And
she was cool with it. She was like, "Yeah."
She presents it, it's like, "Oh," but she never opens it. You know, she never.
Yeah, she was like.
Dwayne was kind of eager, like, right now, maybe you open it. And she's kind of like, I'll do it later. And 19-year-old Rob would have been dumb as Dwayne. But now, Rob, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. That's not a sign. That's not a good sign at all. We go to Whitley and Kim's room. A happy Whitley is finalizing her date schedule with Derek Allen, her Harvard date. Being that he goes to Harvard, he came all the way down from Boston. Man.
Hey, man.
And Whitley ain't gave up none either. He came down from Boston just
they were liking Whitney. They was loving on some Whitney.
Yeah, they are.
Whitley is a bank.
Yes, it is.
with a plantation. With a mansion that recently burned down. Was it Whitney?
No, that was not.
Oh, was it? It wasn't Whitney.
The Nottoway.
They do though have something in common. They did have slaves.
Well, there's that. Except the Whitney plantation, they want to let you know what happened. The Nottoway plantation was doing stuff like having people talk about, and this is where they had supper and on the porch, and they would drink lemonade and have good times and out back. And the slaves did not live as poorly as you thought they would. It's not as bad as you thought it would, and a lot of people are happy. Like, well,
that's when the young 5-year-old looks down on the ground and picks up something that was not cleaned up. Hey, what is this? What is this long thing? Looks like your whip. Can whip.
Matter of fact, that is it. A whip. That is a whip, son. That is a whip. That is. Matter of fact, that is just what it. I don't know if we're talking in covert language. Let me straighten up. The Nottoway plantation in our home state of Louisiana burned to the ground. We do not know why, but it burned to the ground.
I felt like Ruby D was outside like she was in Do the Right Thing. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. Ruby D was outside the house. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. Ruby D won't have nothing but sounds. Y'all gonna kill Radio Raheem? Burn it down. Y'all got to chill. I can't wait till we do that movie. Oh my God. Do the Right Thing. That might be a 4-hour episode. I'm gonna go through that movie like none other, bro. Top 5 movie of all time for me.
Oh my God.
Oh man, right there with Purple Rain.
That was we just went. Oh,
Right up there with Purple Rain.
No, you know that. You know how. No, you just want to. You just digging at me. You just digging. You just keep saying that. You know I feel. I like Purple Rain, but I'm go doing it. See that? I'm sorry, audience. This is a digression. All right, I'm gonna bring this back. We got off to the Nottoway plantation. I just wanted to let everybody know what we were talking about. Like I said, that plantation burned to the ground, and some people are sad. A lot of people are not sad. I said not sad. Like I was saying, Whitley has a date with Derek Allen, and Kim enters. She hot. She coming in hot. She warm. What is going on? Robert is a scumbag.
Yeah.
It's like, and Whitley's like still missing it. Wait, what? Kim reveals that the letter that Robert sent her, that she's been sitting around for 3 days to read, was the letter that he wrote to his best friend. I guess he put the letters in the wrong envelope. Bad man.
Regardless, it sounds like the letter that he was going to send her regardless was going to be a breakup letter. Why do you tell somebody to open it on Valentine's Day?
I don't think we can't. Was it gonna be a breakup letter?
What else was it gonna be?
I think your boy was just telling your boy, yeah, I'm kind of.
Oh, he
got some live wires in the house I'm living in, and her name is Sarah. I just said, what happened?
I thought maybe he was trying to send her a break. You're right. He might have been sending her a little letter like, "Hey boo, how you doing? It's all good. I'm just missing you so much." Wah,